grace, goodness, and gratitude. Good morning. I pray all is well with you and your family. The summer is moving on, and I am hopeful that things have been enjoyable and rejuvenating. This week has had a couple of things on my mind. I have been talking over the last few messages about how we should be looking for understanding in the valleys. We all have been through several growth situations that were either constructed by God or used by Him so we could be prepared to be who we need to be at the place where we need to be. I had a thought though, a couple of interactions that made me think more about it. Oddly enough, one of the situations involved ants, and it led me to the scriptures for today. As it usually happens, as I pulled the thread on the situation, the Holy Spirit made the connection to a couple issues dealing with people that I needed help with. The ants were very determined to do what they needed to do to get prepared for the winter and were working so hard, and I was amazed by their tenacity. At the same time, I have been dealing with people that seem to think they have forever to get their house in order, and in contrast to the ants, they seem to be deliberately obstinate about doing it the way it is expected to be done. The connection is when you look back on the struggle times and the valleys, how much of it can you honestly attribute to the things we did, and all the while we had every reason and opportunity to do it in a manner that would clearly have saved us much of the strife we dealt with or are currently dealing with. They are not big, but they are wise enough to not sit around and wait on the time of need to arrive without having work to be ready for it. I guess I'm asking, why would we knowingly put ourselves in a circumstance that was more likely to be harder or at best more difficult to be successful in? The encouragement is for us to take a look at the ant and start to do the things necessary to give us the best chance for a fruitful future. If we know that life doesn't really need our help to produce valleys for us to navigate, then why would we be doing things that can cause those valleys to occur more often and, in several instances, be deeper and darker? With the Holy Spirit in our lives and giving us the support and instruction, it only makes sense to listen and do all we can to minimize those lows. Yes, God will work it together, but why make more for Him to fix if we can help it? Be thankful for the valleys because they make us stronger, but as I can attest, God can do it all on His own. He really doesn't need us making it something it didn't need to be. We don't need to be perfect, but we can do our best to be our best, and that means doing the right thing as much as humanly possible. Be blessed. Be. Proverbs 30, 24 through 25, and Proverbs 6, 6 and 8.